Your future career is one of the most important decisions you will ever make, and there are many options to consider. A career as a locksmith is a great choice and one of the most interesting and rewarding courses at NMIT's Heidelberg campus. Your first step is to gain full-time employment with an established professional locksmith. Both of you can then work through the NMIT training plan for the optimum course structure. Here at the Mechanical Manufacturing Department in Building B at Heidelberg, the helpful staff will take you through all facets of the enrolment process. But make sure you give yourself plenty of time and check your enrolment dates well in advance. The friendly people guiding your enrolment will provide advice on the best times to suit you and your employer.
The Certificate 2 in Engineering covers all of first year out of an apprenticeship. Once the pre-apprentices completed their course, they were able to smoothly transition into an apprenticeship starting at second year. The Certificate 2 in Engineering Locksmithing is aimed towards young adults looking at leaving school but a little bit unsure of their career path. This allows the young adults to make an informed decision of their career path. The second course that the NMIT has on offer in the locksmithing division is the apprenticeship, which is a Certificate 3 in locksmithing. This is aimed at students that are wanting to take on a full-time apprenticeship where they're required to be employed full-time by a locksmithing firm. The course, although structured over 3 years, is competency-based and requires the students to come in two different methods of attendance. We have a block release, which is run 2 weeks, 4 times a year, and day release, where we have students coming 1 day a week for 40 weeks of the year. The third course that the NMIT has on offer in the locksmithing division is a Diploma in Security Technology. This course is aimed at adults wanting to change career and is run for 2 years, 2 nights a week.
The NMIT course is well regarded in the industry and thoroughly prepares each student to a level of professional competence that will allow them to work as a locksmith anywhere in Australia or overseas.
My name is Amir. I work at Wins Locksmiths in Preston, and I've been working here for about 2.5 years.
My name's Steve and I work at St Kilda Locksmith.
My name's Jesse Novak. I work at Nepean Security Solutions. I study locksmithing at NMIT in Heidelberg.
So I've heard that NMIT has been a good TAFE from other people.
It's good to learn new things.
Also, it doesn't feel like you're working because you really enjoy your job.
NMIT is the sole provider for locksmithing services for apprentices in Victoria. NMIT also caters for locksmiths from Tasmania, South Australia and Northern Territory.
All my apprentices have been to NMIT, and we continue to send our apprentices there with the high standards that they come back with and achieve.
Currently I have 2 apprentices. I have a first year apprentice who did their pre-apprenticeship course last year, and I've got a third year apprentice, and we've also engaged another pre-apprentice who's just started with us over the last couple of weeks.
We've got currently one brand new apprentice. We're also looking at a pre-apprenticeship trainee. So what that means is the apprentice has a 4-year course. He's doing part of his training here prior to attending school next year.
Because I find it very easygoing work. It's very interesting work.
It's good to learn things that can help out other people.
I'm making everyone feel secure, safe, and just so people can sleep well at night and not thinking there's going to be someone jumping through the window, breaking down the door.
Many of our NMIT graduates have even established their own successful businesses and taken on apprentices for careers as locksmiths.
A lot of my apprentices come back from school with new ideas, with new ways of pulling apart locks, making keys to locks that they've learnt at school.
The Australian locksmiths are very heavily trained, and we have a particularly good training system. So not only are we sought out around Australia, but New Zealand are very happy to have us, and most of the Americans are.
Make the choice today for a rewarding career as a locksmith and enrol at NMIT, the best in the business. For further information, don't hesitate to call NMIT directly or email the locksmithing department during business hours.
It's a great trade to get into.
It's an important trade because people trust you, because you get gone into their homes, making them feel secure.
At the end of the day, you have a good conscience on what you've done.
And it gives you the opportunity to travel with your qualification.
A lot of locksmiths I know have travelled throughout Europe and gained employment as locksmiths.
If you are interested in taking on a trade in locksmithing, feel free to pop down to the NMIT and we'll be quite happy to have a staff member give you a tour.